Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. It's a TGIF, folks. Let's make it a great one. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Create new agreements based on love and respect. Take the responsibility to make new agreements with those you love. If an agreement doesn't work, change the agreement. Create a new one. Use your imagination to explore all the possibilities. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow down $120 rather. NASDAQ was off 40. S&Ps are off 13. Gold contract up $4, trading at $1,584 an ounce. Silver up 5 cents at $27.27 an ounce. Platinum down $4.50 at $1,414 an ounce. Copper slammed down 9 pennies at $3.44 a pound. Light sweet crude off $1.22 at $91.44 a barrel. Bonds up a 0.5 ticks at 150.124. King dollar on the move top side as bonds were at up 62 ticks at 83.60. She's going to make that run next week for that 84 mark. Euro smoked down 122 ticks at 121.60. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay, so your swing point that we went after yesterday was July 3rd, folks. That swing point was 1378.81. We get into it yesterday, not enough juice on the way up. Well, guess what, folks? You get a Friday in the summer, and you know what? Volume downtown extraordinaire. See ya, don't want to be ya. Market's going to go south. The consolidation's there, but we're going south. And this is a heads-up, be extraordinaire, and this is what it is. We did 996 million shares, folks. That's in correlation to 756. Yesterday, bottom line, markdown is on, and it's on big time. You get that kind of volume in the markets, folks, on a Friday. It's just a trip. Bottom line, especially in the summer. NASDAQ Composite, what do? You get down to $120. NASDAQ Composite was going for the same swing point. The Composite out here also had an expansion. Composite ended up doing 2 billion shares downtown. The small caps, if we use the IWM now, the IWM, bottom line, folks, was and is the weakest indice. It was the strongest indice up until July 5th. Then it turned into the weakest indice. Bottom line, yesterday it couldn't even make it up to the swing point. The IWM's got to 80.74. Bottom line, they're down there at 78.93. If we actually go over to the Russell and we take a look at the Russell 2000, what you have in the Russell 2000 is that you are at 791 right now. So at 791, you're already into the last low, which was the 12th of July. The high of that low is 792.48. So that's saying, hey, you can go to the bottom of that low. Now, dollar index. Well, actually, you know what we could do first? You might as well go over to Europe because it basically, it's amazing the harmony, okay? What we had yesterday is that we get to the swing highs, couldn't handle it, the selling starts. Over in Asia last night, selling started. In Europe, not only did the selling start, but what also ended up happening was that the European Central Bank came out and said, okay, they're no longer going to accept Greek bonds as collateral, and that just did it. When that came across the tape, it was like they wanted to basically tank their own markets, and tank them they did. Because the fact of the matter is, folks, is that that's all they were using for collateral. So it's like, okay, where are you going to get the collateral now? Bottom line, you had the FTSE down 1%. The CAC Carol in France was down 2%. You had the DAX in Germany down 1.9. Spain was down 5.82. And Spain's going to be the big number, no doubt, because is the next thing going to be that they're not going to accept the collateral from Spain either. Spain, the IBEX is at 62.43. You put this on a larger chart. What you have here is that we are already at the 2002 levels. It already smashed through the 2008 and 2009 levels. You're at the 2002 levels. But the way this is trading right now, this wants to go down to about 3,900. It wants to get cut in half again. And this is what you have. This is just over the top. Because at 59.94, if that breaks 59.94 with volume, okay, get out of the way. Because this is like an insane ABC. The A point on this is 9,000. The B is 6,000. So you get $3,000 coming off the 7,200, which you get you what? 4,200. Yeah, 4,200. Big number. There's no two ways about it. We take a look at some of the high volume stocks out here, and this is what you have today. We had. Whoops! Look at that. I'm still in Spain, man. That's some nasty high volume stocks over there. Okay, so in our own markets, this is what you had. You had Microsoft down 55 cents. We had Oracle off 77. Chesapeake Energy was off $1. You had eBay up 88 cents. Halliburton was up 56. Some of the larger cap stocks out here. This is what we have. The Caterpillar was down $1.68. We had IBM down $2.89. IBM, that's all that was, just is a dead cat bounce, folks. If you want to see how this shakes out, but IBM yesterday, you know, IBM had been off the high of 210, goes straight down to the 181. Can't make the swing point. Yesterday, you get to 196. Today is at 198. That's on the dailies, and on the weeklies, what we have is that now what you basically have, well, weeks is not that bad, actually. Still hasn't made the swing point. This still wants to go lower. That's the bottom line. Bonds. Okay, so bonds, check this out with bonds. Now, this is what you have. Bond market, we did 261,000 contracts. They closed at its high. The high in the bond market, the spike high, is 152.19. The way this is setting up right now, folks, what I expect you're going to see is that you're going to see this, you know, they get a nice weekend to rest, relax, couple days. This market, S&P wants to run to lower lows. Bond market's going to run to higher highs, as is the U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. And you talk about a few stocks that got absolutely toasted. Well, bottom line, CMG. Chipotle, forget it. Down $86. It was down $96 at one point. If you want to just see, has markets basically go back to the last time with the supply and demand. You know, this is, you talk about sticking out like a sore thumb. Well, bottom line, folks, is that if you stay in stocks that go to higher highs with no volume, go look at Chipotle. They come back. They always come back, folks, and they don't give people a shot to get out. This one can come back in one day. And Chipotle's going a lot lower, by the way. 276 is all over this stock. It's at 316 right now. ISRG, another high flyer. Well, let's put it this way. Both of them were high flyers. Intuitive Surgical, that was down $45. And what this is, it closed at 498.50. Went to 494.55. The B point on this, folks, is 498.21. It's going to be ABC down. Why am I saying that? Did 1.5 million shares versus a swing of 370. This is a mess. So 594. Yeah, it's $100. $100 brings you to 469. Well, that's not that bad. It's already 498 right now. Let's go to Freeman in Dallas, Texas. Hey, Freeman, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. You having a good day out there?
Pretty good, man. Hey, I'm short. I went into ERY. I was trying to short the energies. I got in at 890. No, 990. And I got a 30-cent stop.
Hold it. I didn't hear which. You shot what?
I'm short the energies. I'm long ERY.
ERY you long?
Yes. I'm long ERY.
ERY. So this is the direction 300% bear fund of the energy select sector. Okay, so let me just take a look at this.
Something like, I don't know what was holding it up today, man, the energy.
Yeah, you're a little bit early here, man.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure. I'd you know.
Close it down and...
Well, what it's doing is this, okay, is that if we pull it over to the XLE for a second, you're at 68.79. This can get into 69.30 in a heartbeat, man.
Oh, so I'm sure I'll close it down, man.
Yeah. Cooking, brother.
All right, thanks, Tom.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the markets, folks, bottom line, what ends up happening? Volume? Yeah, we get volume, folks. When you hear you don't have volume, well, we get plenty of volume. You know, we're downtown. We're just about at 1 billion shares. We haven't had 1 billion shares out here for quite a bit, for a long time. See ya. Don't want to be here.